Hello YouTube, Dark Maven 1976 here with another video. This video is going to be all about the Harley Quin hammer that I've done so far and what's next. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. So before we get into the meat of the video, I want to explain why the mallet over, say, her bat from Suicide Squad or any other weapon she's used. I'm doing a steampunk version of Harley Quinn, and I wanted something from that you would see in a steampunk world. I know they have guns and stuff, but I wanted something comical, like an oversized mallet, like you see in a carnival or a circus or something like that. Something that would fit with my outfit and not stand out like a sore thumb. So let's talk about the base of the mallet, which is the first thing I came up with. I did not know how I was going to do this. I looked up tutorials online of various degrees of difficulty, and the one tutorial I found that was most helpful was from Alexa Pletty, and she just had this 5-part tutorial on how she made this mallet for a video that her friend was doing, and I thought that would be the most easiest way to make this prop. Of course, I'm not following it exactly. I'm throwing my own little spins and whatnot, and we'll see how it turns out. So the first thing I did was bought a 12-foot cement forming tube, which is this long tube, and then I measured 18 inches and cut it. Then I found the middle of the forming tube and put a hole through it with a drill, just big enough for the PVC piping to go through. Now I primed the PVC piping before I put it through the mallet hole so I can paint it later. And this is what it looks like at this point. As you can see, it comes both from the top and the bottom. And to keep that secure and not going anywhere, I made sure that the hole was just big enough for it to fit through, and then I put a bunch of duct tape, as you can see, on either end so it's not going anywhere, and then I hot glued the bottom of it. Then I have these, I was going to use this peg system she had, but my dad found these little cup links that look, well, they're plastic, and I decided to use them instead. What I did was I wrapped foam around it, primed it with plasti dip, painted it, and glued on these little diamonds to hide the seam here. I thought that was ingenious. So since it looked really since I didn't cut them up as much as I thought I was going to, I just used 2 PVC pipings, and it makes it long enough for me. Then on the top end cap, I just used a leftover black warble I had from the last build. Heated that over the top here, and just painted it brass to keep in the theme of the steampunk theme here. So yeah, that's how I did that. So as you can see, the mallet looks kind of plain at this point. I only painted it black in case parts of the cardboard do poke through, and I didn't want just plain cardboard looking stuff. So then I bought some EVA foam from TNT Cosplay. The first batch I bought was too thin. I wanted something sturdy so I can make grooves and make it look like wood. And it was just too thin and floppy, but I am going to use that in this build for the straps and other stuff, so it's not a waste of money. But then I bought 8mm EVA foam, and I thought I clicked the black option because it would be more helpful to buy black. I didn't. I got white, but that's okay. I'm just going to spray paint, well, not spray paint, but I'm going to prime it with plasti dip anyway, but still. So what I did was I made 2 end caps. Let me grab one of them. End caps, and just traced out the pattern I wanted. And with my Dremel and knife, I cut in the grooves. To make this look more like wood, I kind of sliced into the top here to make it look more like it's like weathered or crumbly or just rotten wood from the yard. Did the same thing with this one. And they'll go on to the end cap when I paint them. And I did the same for the boards. I think I made like 3 or 4 boards to go around the thing, and then I realized I miscalculated in the measurements and I had 2 small gaps, which then I used these boards to make boards. I know they don't look like much, but they'll come out in the end, I promise. So what I did was I cut it with an X-Acto knife and my Dremel. Then I hit it with heat, and that opens up the grooves so you can see that it's supposed to look like wood. So the next part in this build, I'm going to cut out straps using the EVA foam I bought previously to wrap around the mallet, then prime everything with plasti dip and start painting. I'm hoping everything turns out well. We'll find out in the future. So that is it for today's video. If you like, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, gifts, or cheesecake, leave them in the comment section down below. And until next time, have a great day. Bye.